Hi, I'm Carrie.
And I'm Dee Dee.
And this is the Carrie and Dee Dee Show.
What's up?
So, we are here to talk about Celebrity Apprentice.
Celebrity Apprentice.
We said that on our last post that on the Osama post, we were going to talk about Celebrity Apprentice.
Yes, so what about Celebrity Apprentice?
I love me some Nene Leaks, and I gotta say...
Nene is a mess. Nene really is a mess.
But she put that bitch in check, though.
Yeah, but you know what?
But you know what? Star's good. Star
knows what she's doing.
I don't even know what she's talking about.
See, and that's the thing you have to like about her, because she knows what she's doing. She is manipulative, but she's playing the game. And when you think about it, I like Nene, but Nene... It's like she hold Star just doing her things behind the scene and just, get Nene all riled up, and then just when Nene's had enough, she come out and went off on the chick.
She let her have it.
She went off on Star. I mean, she's like, "You're not gonna play me." Whatever.
But see, the one thing you gotta say about Nene is when she knows who the director to, she let him have.
She let him have it.
She thought Latoya Jackson was the crazy thing. And then when she realized, hold on, it's not
Toya,
it's this bitch.
Nene. I mean, Star.
And she really let her have it in front of people. Nene, I love Nene. I love me some.
I love that she come out
chicken.
And say, come out and say how she feel, So,
yeah, and she didn't care. Like, she was standing right in front of people that could possibly help her later, and she didn't go fuck. She was like, this bitch is low down.
And backstab. She called her a backstabber. Shit. She called her manipulative. You backstabber. She said backstabber. Like she wanted to call her a backstab. You backstabbing bitch. If she
and then we were like, this is not Housewives. I'm like, bitch, this ain't The View, bitch. I mean, what? Why you want to step on this woman? She got there the way she got there, just the way you got there. The way you got there.
I don't know your reputation from The View, huh?
Yeah.
And Donald Trump be knowing what's going on. He be playing both sides. He be playing like he don't know what's going on. They know what be going on. That's why they said that, and they be like, they laughing because they know what's going on. They know Nene gonna come out and say it. But it was a mess. It was a mess. But I did like the fact that Latoya came back and said, you know what, Mr. Trump, I want my job back. Because I don't feel like I should have been fired because I had laryngitis and I couldn't speak for myself. They've been talking low like that, though.
I'm like, y'all love Latoya.
I like Latoya.
Sister,
Latoya came back and said, I don't think I should have got fired. Could you please? She did have laryngitis. She did have laryngitis.
Speaking it higher than that.
But she,
Okay, so now.
I think that was planned for her to come back. You think?
Yeah, it was planned.
But anyway, she came back, so we're going to see what's going to happen. But I really think that the dude's gonna gang up and get her out of there because they got a pack, or they might try to get Meatloaf out of there.
Yeah, because Meatloaf seems.
Now they treat Meatloaf sort of kind of how they did Gary Busey, but just not as bad because he's not as bad as Gary Busey. But we'll see about that. But yeah, it was alright. The show wasn't all that great, it was okay. So,
and then the big interruption. That really messed
with
it up. With
Osama bin Laden, being killed. That kind of interrupted it. We didn't know who went home until later. We had to go and find out. So Hope went home. And just to keep on, I'm glad Hope went home. Because really, truthfully, I think
she's just there.
She'd been floating the whole while. I think she should have went home. And she finally went home because she'd been coasting. She was coasting the whole while. I'm glad she gone. So
she had to get
let's see who will be there next week. Yeah. So.
Star was trying to keep her because she figured
she knows she's the weakest link.
Yeah, if I can run up against her, I know I'm going to win up against her. Yes. But all these other people, I don't know. But I wonder how long Nene's going to stay. I really wish I just had.
Nene got a big mouth. She can't hold. She can't hold it in. Yeah. See, Star can do her dirt and be undercover with it and smile and.
What if Star and Latoya have to go up head to head?
That'd be Star gonna win. Woo. Star will probably win.
I don't know, because Latoya looked like there is a touch of low down. I mean, she is Mike Tyson's sister. He was a businessman, and they said he was shrewd, so...
She's not that shrewd, though. At least she didn't come off as
She probably be holding her low down for later.
Well, baby, don't hold her low down. She got kicked off. Why would you hold the lady? You better try to use it. Well,
especially get a second chance, I gotta be low down as a bitch.
But she on the team with the men now, so it's
if the men keep winning, then she don't have no problem.
So hopefully, child, we'll see.
We'll see. Now... We also checked out Toya.
You know what? Let me tell you something about this show right here. This Toya show, I like it, but you know, it's just it's I get stressed out after I watch it. It's like I feel like the burden is on me or something. I feel like
you gotta go find your family.
Well, no, I don't have to find them. I'm just saying, it just make me feel like it's just too much. I feel like I'm watching Keisha Cole's show all over again, where they all trying to.
No, this is deeper.
But I'm saying, like, watching the her brother, and the daddy, when he told the daddy, you wasn't there for me. You wasn't there for me. And remember when you told me and my mom you don't give a fuck about all of us, and you know you wasn't there, and this and that. He remember that, so he's hurt because he feel like you wasn't there. He telling his daddy, "You wasn't there for me when I needed you," and the daddy's like, "Man, I was there. I was there. I was there. I had all of y'all." Mind you, he have 18 kids, and they saying he don't know where all the 18 kids at now. So instead of him embracing his son and saying, "You know what, I'm sorry. Look, if I wasn't there for you, I'm sorry," I think that would have helped. But somehow parents just don't.
And he never said son when he was talking to him. He was saying like, dude.
At the last minute, he did say we could be a father and son. He did say that, but he wasn't addressing him as a son.
He was addressing him as a homeboy. But I'm from uptown. I know how that go. But
at some point,
he wanted that.
He don't have it. He said, and he can't fake it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You know how it is. You can't fake a feel. You can't be like, you know what? I love you if you don't. It's like you wasn't there for me, and I know you wasn't there for me. So you lying. He's talking about. You know, sometimes they do that. Parents do that sometimes. They lie to make themselves look good. But don't do that because you're further hurting the child. Instead of just saying, you know what, I'm sorry I wasn't there. Own up to it. Acknowledge it. And then y'all could have a better relationship. Don't sit there and make the child look like they lying and they know you wasn't there. Because I feel like, parents screw up their kids. And then you don't even know how to mend the relationship as they get older. As they get older, they're not stupid. You can't, when they're babies and stuff, you can lie and say, oh, I did this for you. I was there for you and all that. But when they get old and they realize you wasn't there, you can't lie your way out of it anymore.
You know what? It's so sad when I see this because it's not just one show like this. There are a couple white shows that were like this. There are a couple.
That's life, period.
You know what? But it's funny how the parents who are like 50 years old right now really fucked up a whole lot of kids.
They did, and they don't. They don't
a lot of
see
kids.
it.
Because I have friends who like my mom wasn't shit. And, I have a lot of white and black friends who like. It wasn't shit, and I don't fucking like her. I don't fuck with her. And I'm like, damn, there's a whole... I think
generation
all parents who were born from like 50 to like 70, to 82. I mean, not 82, from 1950 to like 62. Really fucked up some kids. Really,
some people have no respect for them. They lose. They're resentful towards them because my thing is, all you have to do is own up to your mistakes. Nobody's perfect. It's like, okay, when you have kids, there is really no rule book where you can read and say, hey, this will help you raise the perfect kids. I'll be the perfect parent. There's no rule book for that. You're learning as you go. So you can't expect somebody to be perfect when raising kids and living life, period. So you're going to make mistakes. But the key to it is owning up to your mistakes, being able to say sorry. Hey, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Yeah. I was young too. Like some young parents, they're young too. They don't really know what to do. Yeah. They didn't have, some of them didn't have.
Parents are getting younger.
Exactly. But then they didn't have, some of them didn't have good examples of parents. So they didn't have a good foundation to begin with. So you can't, it's like my whole thing is own up to it. It will make it so much easier when you're the parent and you say, you know what, I screwed up. I wasn't there for you like you needed me to, but I want to be there now. And mean what you say. Don't just say it just to get past through the day.
And another thing is this.
And mean it and do it.
Saying you're sorry will heal half of the fucking
That's all they're looking for.
Because I ain't even lie to you, man. Just to hear someone, people, everybody, just to hear you say, as a parent, to say, I'm sorry, I didn't notice what you were missing in me, and I'm sorry.
But they don't be
and because all that defending yourself, you are not that child. So you don't really know what you think, oh, I was doing the best. No, you wasn't doing the best you can because this person still has some fucking issue.
Right.
So with that sorry, starting off with sorry, and if you don't fucking mean it, just say it. I'm sorry.
To help your child get past the hurt that they've been through.
And listen to them and stop defending yourself because you are not the fucking child.
Right.
You are the one who they feel was fucking up in the first place. sorry, and then listen. Even if it hurt you, and then all that shit about what I did for you when you was fucking 2 years old, it don't fucking count because I don't fucking remember that. When I really needed you to be there for me, you wasn't there. From anywhere around 10 to 15 all the way up to 20. Well, I needed you to grab me and tell me, hey, get your shit together. And, I love you, hold you. No, they were either on drugs, falling behind the wrong people, hooked on.
Your children have to suffer for that.
And in his case, you're fucking woman after woman because he got 18 fucking kids. So you weren't there. You were just a fucking, a stud set out to pasture or something. You fucking everybody. 18 children. How the fuck I got 7 kids. With one woman. How the fuck you manage 18? God knows how many. I would hope it's 3 women. All I know is
I think the father should have said sorry to that boy. And at least, gave him that much. Because he was like...
Because he should have said sorry.
Because he was like...
I'm
Rudy,
sorry.
That's his name.
And
Rudy,
give him a hug.
Toya's brother Rudy was like...
Because we still be your children.
You wasn't there. And he was like, man, I don't talk to you. I ain't talked to you for a whole year. Like, even now he's saying they're not really close because they don't really talk.
Mm-hmm. What can you talk about? You don't want to talk about what I want to talk about. You want to talk about...
some other
the football game. Stuff. No, I want to talk about what the fuck were you?
They got to build a relationship now. Because there is none.
But I love that fucking show, and I don't care,
Man,
to hear people say it's ghetto and all that. That show is therapy for some people that's gone through that black and white.
That show be having you about to cry. Like,
because it's like, damn.
Or feeling like, damn, like stressed out. Like, ooh, I don't want to feel like that.
Yeah, but
that means I might can't watch that no more.
Well, we just turn it on and give them the ratings. But I love that fucking show.
I like the realness of it because it is about real life situations.
And whoever's directing that motherfucker and editing is doing a fabulous job.
Really?
Yeah. Shit, because, when you look at the camera shots, it's like, you're on this bitch right when you need to be. Yeah. And then crying and shit. I love that fucking show.
Yeah.
Because I don't get my shit out very often, so I like to watch some people get their shit out. I'm living vicariously through them motherfuckers.
I hope they get it worked out and stuff because that's a lot of drama.
I can't wait to season 2 to see when it get better. If it get better.
It never get. Well, hopefully it will.
Because Frankie is still a mess.
It seems like it never gets better. Not everybody.
Frankie was just in jail.
It's always...
Oh, Lord.
It's always the ones who... trying to get everybody, they might get it together, but then the ones who you trying to get it right,
you fuck up your life trying to get everybody else together. That last album was horrible. But anyway, what else is there?
But I like that show.
I love that fucking show. I love it. Mm-hmm. I love all the hot messes of the world. I ain't gonna even lie.
Not all of them.
Oh yes, I do. So that's what we came to talk about this time. And
what about The Voice? Did you like
The Voice? The Voice was.
Did you like that show?
I don't understand that fucking show, and I'm still missing.
You're gonna have to watch to the end.
Yeah, I can't sit there and watch them motherfuckers sing all
you know what? It's getting kind of boring. Like I have to say, it's getting kind of boring. It's like I watched it and I didn't watch the whole thing.
Do you want to sing to a motherfucker with their back turned to you? Because it's cute at first. It's cute at first, and then after a while, it's like this bitch has really got.
But I think that's just the beginning. They're gonna stop doing that after they get the teams together.
Then why do it in the first place?
Because to get to pick your singers.
Why not have the audience?
No, they
everybody back. The whole shit.
Everybody. Now that would have been interesting. So we turn our backs too.
Everybody, even on the fucking TV. Like so you watch it on TV, you know what? Just turn the video down, and that way you don't.
Put on the blindfold. Just listen to them. And
just listen to them. Or you know what? Just have the TV on and you're in the next round. That's a stupid.
No, I think once they pick their groups, then they work on them, and then they have to compete against each other. And I don't know if
How long is
no. Then I think the public have to vote on them. I don't like when they do the public thing. Why they don't want the pressure on them? They won't put it on us.
I think the public thing makes good ratings.
Yeah, it does.
But
so
I just don't feel this year's. I know it's probably going to be hit because there's a lot of money behind it. I saw the commercial, but I'm just like, I don't get it.
It's a little boring today, but like,
yeah, it's like.
Know.
First off,
I think it's gonna get better though. But it's gonna get better when the groups start coming because you got Frenchie and all those people. Once all those people come together, it's gonna be a competition, baby.
Are they gonna be a singing group?
No, I don't think so. I don't know. I know they're gonna be. It's gonna be but I'm ready. I think that's coming next week. So, but today,
I hope they get this shit together because
this week was boring.
Yeah.
So I don't have too much to say about that. But That's the.
We're not trying to diss this
show. No, because I'm still watching it, baby. Yeah. I want to see what else is gonna come out of it. But today was just kind of boring. Everything can't be good,
Yeah, but I mean, look, where's the drama? At least,
but it's gonna come.
Paula and you remember Randy? The first season, Randy was gonna fight Simon.
No,
he's like, look here, dog. Don't say that about him, dog. He got up from the table.
And he was gonna fight?
He was gonna whip Simon's ass.
Simon might have kicked his ass. You think?
Simon,